Hello, my name is Simon.
My name is Matthias.
Today we are going to make a review of the new Z5, the Xperia Z5.
Yeah, this is a new device, as Simon said. It's a very good device. It costs about $700.
Yeah, so let's go into detail.
The design on the Z5 is similar to the previous Xperia Z phones. The most noticeable difference is the frosted glass at the back. It feels a bit like a mixture of glass and aluminum. All the buttons feels good and gives a premium feeling. The volume buttons is located in a strange place, probably to be easier to reach when you are in camera mode. The Z5 has a pretty big display at 5.2 inch, and the bezels are big too, which makes the phone very big in the hand. Maybe the bezels are that big because of the almost hidden stereo speakers on both sides of the screen. The stereo speakers is very hard to block by accident, and the sound quality of the speakers is great, as they should be on a high-end Sony phone. The Z5 is of course waterproof, and like on the Z5 Compact we previously tested, the MicroSD and the headphone jack does not have any flaps and are sealed from inside. The screen is, as we said earlier, 5.2 inch big and has the resolution of Full HD. This is a good resolution, and we don't think a better resolution is needed. It would only drain the battery more. The quality of the screen is good, and I would compare it in terms of quality with the old Galaxy S3. The screen in the Z5 is therefore good, but not even close to the screen in the Galaxy S6. The screen is good in sunlight, and the viewing angles are good too. However, the screen is not as good as the one in the S6 because it's an IPS panel and not an AMOLED screen. And that is just to be kinder at the battery.
The camera is, according to Sony, the best in any phone in the world. We don't agree on that. The camera in the Samsung Galaxy S6 is better, but the camera is still easily one of the best cameras out there today. It has 23 megapixels with 2.0 in aperture. There is plenty of modes in the camera, but the two modes you will use the most is Superior Auto Mode and Manual Mode. We discovered that the low light pictures does not look good in Auto or Manual Mode, especially with a higher megapixel setting. When you enable 20 megapixel 16:9 setting, the ISO can only be set to auto, which I think is because Sony don't want to reveal bad low light specifications. However, when the 8 megapixel setting is on, you can choose freely between 50 ISO and up to 3200 ISO. It has great quality in daylight though. There's of course also support for 4K video recording without time limit. However, for a normal user, this phone will easily satisfy your camera needs.
The operating system in the Z5 feels up to date and fast, even though Sony haven't updated the OS for a long time. So if you have used Sony phones since the original Xperia Z, you will probably want some new stuff in the OS. Still, the OS feels clean and we like it. A new feature in the Z5 is the ability to open your phone with your fingerprint. The fingerprint sensor is located in the on and off button, and it works fine even if it's not as fast as the one in the iPhone 6. The Z5 is one of the best phones to game with on today's market. The performance is of course great, close to perfect as on all high-end phones. And the things that makes the Z5 good for gaming is that there is no overheating issue. It can be a little bit hot, but it's not an issue. There are two front-face speakers that is impossible to block when gaming. And of course, a good battery life lets you play longer on this phone than many others.
Just as the Z5 Compact and Premium, this one uses the Snapdragon 810 processor with 8 cores divided in two. The better one clocked at 2 GHz and the other one at 1.5 GHz. In the Z3 Plus, there was issues with this processor, which was due to bad placement, which according to Sony should be fixed in the Z5 family. The GPU is also the same as the other Z5 phones and is named Adreno 430. The RAM is 3 GB, just as the Z5 Premium. The Z5 Compact have 2 GB of RAM, so depending on how much programs you will run, this will be better compared to the Z5 Compact. If you are a heavy user that want much space, more than 32 GB built in, then you may like that there's a MicroSD slot for up to 200 GB extra. The battery is fairly big with its 2900 mAh battery. The battery life is very good and it will survive 2 days with moderate use. The Z5 is also very slow to charge. In 10 minutes you will only get around 7% of charge.
So overall, the Z5 is a really good phone.
Yeah, it costs $700 as we said before. And if you want battery life, a good camera and waterproof, then this might be a phone for you to go ahead and buy.
Yes, but if you want a very, very good screen, you should probably look closer at the Galaxy S6 and the 6 Edge, for example.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it, and thank you for watching. Also, make sure to check out our new Instagram account. Links are in the description below. Yeah, have a nice day. Bye.